It ends here, not in the halls of power in Pretoria or in the KwaZulu-Natal townships where his struggle began, but here, on the cold pavement at the foot of the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Paris. A fall from a four-star hotel room. A final desperate act. South Africa's ambassador to France, Nathi Mthethwa, is dead. French police say it looks like suicide. His death has been called a national loss. President Ramaphosa spoke of a life that ended prematurely and traumatically. But the trauma is not just a private one. For the Mthethwa family, it is a story of South Africa itself, a story of a hero's fall, the party that he belonged to, and the dream he once represented. If current suspicions are proven to be true, we have to pose the question, what pushed him to jump from the 22nd floor to his death? What does this mean for South Africa? Are there any vital life lessons that we can all unearth from this tragedy, irrespective of our nationality? Before we delve into all this, let's just take a moment to honor the life and memory of Nathi Mthethwa. To his wife and children, only God fully understands the pain that you're going through. I can only pray that God grants you grace and comforts you at this difficult time. Please know that you're not alone. And to the rest of you, please note that that what I will share in this episode isn't coming from a place of a holier-than-thou attitude. I just want to share the three-dimensional story of Nathi Mthethwa. Like the rest of us, he had his strengths and weaknesses. Just like you and I, he also made mistakes. Now I will be the last person to cast a stone at him, because I too am not perfect. My name is DJ Bwakali, and Africa is my superpower. Welcome to African Awakening, the Pan-African show that is awakening, uniting, and transforming Africa. Nathi Mthethwa's story is in some ways similar to ANC's story. To some, his fall from the 22nd floor, if that's how indeed he died, symbolizes a literal tragic fall from grace. ANC has also fallen resoundingly from grace. South Africa's Independence Party has been unable to liberate Black South Africans from crushing poverty. Yet many ANC luminaries have become stinking rich through corrupt means. Mthethwa was once a young anti-apartheid warrior, arrested during the state of emergency in 1989. He rose through the ANC underground, became a parliamentarian, and then one of Jacob Zuma's trusted ministers. Unfortunately, by the time he reached Paris as ambassador, he had actually accumulated a long trail of controversy. His death comes just days after he was implicated at the Madlanga Commission. The Madlanga Commission is a South African inquiry led by Justice Madlanga to investigate allegations of political and criminal interference within the police, including corruption and abuse of power by senior officials. Police boss Mkhwanazi testified that Mthethwa interfered in a corruption case, shielding the notorious Richard Gluli from prosecution. This was not new. In an earlier inquiry, known as the Zondo Commission, witnesses accused him of dipping into the crime intelligence funds, a Mercedes-Benz, a wall around his Durban home, paid for by taxpayers in the shadows. The Zondo Commission was a judicial commission of inquiry into allegations of state capture. It was a public inquiry chaired by Justice Raymond Zondo to investigate widespread corruption, fraud, and state capture under the Jacob Zuma administration. Here lies the paradox. Mthethwa fought apartheid only to drown in the corruption of the new South Africa. He once promised to defend the people. Instead, many say he defended the powerful. The ANC itself mirrors this legacy, a liberation movement that toppled white rule but became entangled in scandals, state capture, and broken promises. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Mthethwa further strained his legacy through a vanity giant flag project. In 2022, Mthethwa, then Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, proposed building a giant 22 million rand flag at Freedom Park in Pretoria. He justified it as a symbol of national unity and national pride. But many South Africans rightly saw it as wasteful during a period of economic crisis. South Africans saw it as the ANC in miniature, out of touch and tone deaf.
Mthethwa comes to me. He says, President, please tell me when I can call you. So I say, Mthethwa, I'm in a cabinet committee meeting. We'll talk afterwards. So I call him back and he says, President, this flag thing, which is such a wonderful, initiative, it seems that our people are not happy with it. Karino, of course they are not happy. What should I do? Cancel this thing.
Mthethwa's death remains under investigation. But the deeper investigation must be into the ANC's own soul. How did a generation that fought apartheid become a party synonymous with corruption? And what will it take for South Africans to reclaim the promise of 1994? Ordinary people still pay in jobs lost, in hospitals underfunded, in struggling mothers and artists, in police that protect politicians, not citizens. Mthethwa's fall isn't just the end of one man's journey. It mirrors ANC's own fall. The question is, what will it take for South Africa to awaken and arise? To achieve economic emancipation for millions of Black South Africans, what will it take for that to happen? To end the runaway corruption amongst the corrupt ruling elite? My name is DJ Bwakali, and Africa is my superpower. Remain vigilant and keep awakening.